What does it take to win a war? I'm Newt Gingrich. More in a moment. My wife Callista and I were at Mount Vernon recently, which is the home of George Washington and is now a museum in his honor. We watched a movie about his surprise attack on the enemy encampment in Trenton, New Jersey on Christmas Eve, 1776. General Washington led his men across the icy Delaware River, a bold move after a string of defeats that turned the tide of the American Revolution. As I watched, I was struck by the difference between the attitude of General George Washington and the attitudes now dominant in the city that bears his name. On that fateful Christmas Eve, the American troops had to move in secret, so they had a password. The password was victory or death, which says a lot about how committed General Washington and his men were to victory. Compare the attitude of General Washington to that of today's Washington, D.C., devoid of commitment. Instead of finding a way to win in Iraq, too many politicians are busy focused on finding the least painful or least embarrassing way to lose. We've gone from victory or death to victory only when it's easy. Maybe these Washington politicians should cross a river of their own, the Potomac River, into Virginia to visit Mount Vernon. There they can be reminded of the commitment it took to found America, and maybe find the commitment needed to preserve it. I'm Newt Gingrich, and together we can win the future.